we'll kind of go through the three roles of a typical, well, really four pieces of a typical comedy show, okay? So probably the lowest on the totem pole would be considered like a guest spot, okay? What is a guest spot? A guest spot is typically someone that hops into a show. They haven't been marketed or advertised in any way, but they're like a guest of the show. Normally that goes through the headliner. You always want to make sure the headliner knows about the guest spot because it's their show. And the booking manager usually makes that decision. So a guest spot is sometimes 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I wouldn't say ever more than probably 8 minutes, but an ideal guest spot's about a 5-minute spot in the show. Where do they fall in the lineup? So we can talk lineup. The first comic on the show is your MC or host. A guest spot usually follows that person. Occasionally you would see them maybe follow the next person in line, which is a feature. And then definitely a guest spot is so rarely after the headliner, because once the headliner's done, the show should be over. But I have seen guest spots do little things at the very, very end of the show. Honestly, probably only like once in my career. But an MC is going to be, let's just say, the lowest paid, but the most important in a show. Comedy shows, the host is the most important person. I think the misconception with a host is that you are supposed to be funny. That is not your job. Your job as a host is to get the show rolling. Okay, you're the conductor of the train. Okay, your job is to teach an audience to laugh and shut up. So you want to make sure that audience understands the process. Really, when everybody starts laughing is your time to get off stage. Your job is to get it moving, and then lo and behold, you call up the next comic on the show. I would say normally an MC is going to do somewhere between 3 to 15 minutes. I would say very rarely do they do over 15 minutes, unless it's kind of like a split role where you basically have 3 headliners and they all kind of trade off. Sometimes I see it where it's like 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, but the host is the first comic that hits the stage. Sometimes they call him an MC. I think that comes from some kind of old theater words. I probably should have looked it up, but hope that helps. If you have any other questions, hit me up. Good luck on your journey.